Mrs. Craig Jones. I can't believe it. In a few hours, I'm going to be married.
Oh, it's so exciting.
It is really happening, isn't it?
Yes, and I have the dress to prove it.
When can I see it?
At the last minute and not before. Oh, come on. If you can get your maitre bonnet up at dawn, you've got to buy a breakfast at least.
I didn't think your alarm would go off this morning, or I didn't think the dress would be ready.
Look, I have put a week of my life into this dress, and I'm not trusting you with it yet.
Max, it's 2 steps, not 4.
Well, I said 2, mate.
Okay. You just got to be careful. I don't want to fly down the steps head first.
Hi!
Hey, listen, you're not supposed to see each other before the wedding.
Don't worry, I can't see her anyway.
Come on, Max, let's get some breakfast.
But I've already eaten.
Hi.
I think I'm still dreaming.
Me too.
Hey, if you're not doing anything for the rest of your life, how about we come back later and get married?
I'd love to.
Good one, Jamie. Just put it there.
Thanks, JJ. Hey, this is great. Why don't you join me?
You're supposed to be losing weight, not your marbles. Are you sure this is good for you?
Of course. Haven't eaten since yesterday and never felt better. I lost kilos. Hey, feel that?
Hey, what is that?
Clean rack, like all the athletes. What do you think?
Oh, so you're an athlete now. Are you sure you're not Laura Palmer?
You know, dead and wrapped in plastic.
I'll be slim and wearing my tux. If the suit fits.
It'll be a miracle.
Jamie, can you give me a lift over to Ellie's?
A lift? In what?
The limo.
Limo? What limo?
The limo you were supposed to hire.
No, Max, you're in charge of the limo.
You were supposed to drive Tony to church, mate.
Look. Valentine, suit hire, right? Jamie, seating arrangements.
And limo.
We'll get one.
What if you can't? You're going to make Tony catch the bus or hitch?
Hey. I got a limo.
He's got a limo. He's got a limo. Come on.
Calm down. She's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, but we've only got
Hours. She's probably gone for a walk.
A walk on her wedding day?
A jog, then?
Martha. You don't think they've eloped, do you?
No, I don't.
Tony, where have you been?
Isn't it a beautiful morning?
See, a walk. I told you.
I met CJ.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Nothing's happened, has it?
It sure has.
What?
I've fallen in love.
And on your wedding day?
I've fallen in love all over again.
Who with?
With CJ, of course.
Just checking.
Isn't life wonderful?
I guess it is.
There you go.
Thanks, Jack. I really appreciate this. I don't know what we would have done. Look, I'll make sure I take really good care of it, I promise. You won't even know it's left the garage.
Have fun.
Well, thanks. Sorry.
What kind of car is it again?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's a limo, a big black one.
And when we see it, we shoot, right?
No, and we don't want to kill him, Pat. Not yet. Just scare him.
Right. Why?
Because Dad hates Jack Brown, that's why.
Dad hates us too. Dad hates everyone.
Dad don't hate us. He just thinks we're a couple of pussies.
We aren't pussies.
So we prove it by dealing with Jack Brown for him.
Right, we'll be living up to the family motto. No one messes with the O'Reillys.
Not if they know what's good for them.
And if we do the right thing, he'll give us pocket money too.
And stop telling people we're adopted.
And give us our own rooms. Tim?
What?
What's he look like?
Who?
Jack Brown.
Ah. Oh, he looks like a gangster.
So does everyone we know.
It doesn't matter what he looks like. Just watch for his car.
A Big Mac limo. Like that one?
That's him. And his mole.
He's a mean-looking sucker.
No wonder Dad's freaky. Come on. Don't move! This is a stick-up.
Is this a vision I see before me?
Nothing to it. Just a matter of self-discipline. I never realised how good it'll make me feel.
But how come you're as red as a beet?
Saunas are very hot. I'm just cooling down.
Yeah, dogs pant to keep cool too.
I'm not panting. It's nerves. I've got to worry about the reception.
Look, I told you I can manage.
It's got to go into the bar now. Food the lot.
What?
Max asked me to move everything into the bar.
Why?
He's up for something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're not going to be open anyway.
So does that mean we have to shift this stuff again?
You do. I can't get my suit dirty.
Fine. If you don't mind paying hundreds of dollars compo for all the hernias I'm about to get. Come on, give me a hand. Ern, I think it might help if you bend over a bit. Oops. Go sweat some more, big boy.
Ow!
Sorry, we forgot to bring the rope.
Look, boys, we'll give you anything. Just let us go. We've got a wedding to get to.
No way.
Look, this is outrageous. I demand you let us go right now.
Shut up, Jack. Our dad's very put out by you.
I've never met your dad. And stop calling me Jack. I'm James.
We know that's just an atlas.
What?
That's an alias, Pat. Durbrain. Yeah, everyone knows James is short for Jack.
No, it's not. Jack is short for John.
Who's John?
No one. He's trying to confuse us.
How can James be short for Jack? It's got more letters in it.
Yes, Jim's short for James.
Okay, if Jim is short for James, then it's short for Jack because Jim's got less letters than Jack.
See? We knew you were Jack all along.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Tony will be having kittens.
Now what?
We threaten him.
How?
What does Dad say when he gets really nasty?
Go to your room,
Yeah. Pick up your clothes.
eat your greens or there'll be no dessert.
Jamie, I think we're trapped in some bad Irish joke.
This is no joke, lady. You gotta learn. No one messes with the O'Reillys.
Yeah.
Have you got any work to do?
No, I'm all done. Word of advice, then. The Madonna look. It's right out. Wearing corsets. You know, like the one that's behind your back.
This is your fault. That button would never have popped if you hadn't made me lift that table.
Oh, come on, Ern. One sneeze in the church and you would have been stark naked. You should be grateful that I saved you from the total humiliation.
Thanks. This is our little secret, all right?
Oh, I don't know. It could be a bit of a serious problem.
Serious? I'm just a tad overweight.
You know, I've heard this can happen to men your age. You know, it starts with the underwear and then, the suspenders and the high heels and before you know it, you're donning a frock and calling yourself Ernestine.
I'm just trying to fit into my suit.
You know, we should really tell Ellie. You know, if she can help you now, she might be able to nip it in the bud.
I don't need any help.
And your friends, they should know too. It's only fair.
Jojo, I'm warning you.
Of course, if I had a couple of days off a week, well, then I wouldn't be around to tell anyone.
You're bribing me.
And if I was paid just a little bit more, I'd be so busy working hard to earn it, I just wouldn't have time to talk.
$20 extra. and a half a day free. That's my only offer.
Great thing losing weight. Can really make wonders, eh?
CJ, keep still. Max, almost done, all right?
No, Max.
Again?
Yeah, well, I'm getting married. I'm allowed to be nervous, right?
Oh, it's the third time in 20 minutes you've asked me. You'll have to wait till I've finished, OK? Keep still.
Where's the rings again?
I've got them right here. It's the third time you've asked me.
Yeah, I just want to touch them, all right?
Put your hand out.
I just want to be sure, that's all.
Listen, CJ, I know people think I goof up, OK, but being the best man at your wedding is something I take very seriously.
Thanks, Max. I didn't mean to give
I've even got a schedule worked out. You tell me what you think of this, OK? 12 o'clock to 12:30, shave. 12:30 to 1:10, get dressed. 1:10 to 2:15, last minute checks, OK?
Oh, what's with the killer aftershave? It's Italian. So's Gorgonzola.
OK, the fancy duds are here.
All right, are you sure you got the ones Tony wanted?
4 penguin suits as requested.
All right, if one of you guys doesn't give me a hand, I'm going to need to change my pants, all right?
I'll do it this time.
OK, let's go. All right.
This mystery wedding present, why'd you want the bistro cleared?
Wouldn't be a mystery if I told you, eh? Oh, Valentine.
Ones who always have to make the effort.
Do you know George's beauty routine? Get up, put your face under the cold water, now run your fingers through your hair.
It's all going to be fine, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
When I walked down the aisle, my knees were knocking so badly.
I bet you were afraid people would wonder what the noise was.
Yeah. I kept looking at Dad, but he told me later all he was thinking about was the noise of his heart beating.
Well, just as well you weren't wearing a mini dress, then they'd be able to see your legs shaking.
Yeah, what's she worried about? Is she that afraid? How embarrassing.
Thanks a lot, you two. You've really reassured me.
Oh, it's fun, Tony. Fun to look back on anyway.
Oh, where is she? Where's my matron of honour?
She's probably on her way over here right now. There's plenty of time.
No, Mum was still stitching my dress in the car on the way to the church.
Oh, that's cutting it fine.
But it all went so smoothly, you would never have known.
How were you a beautiful bride?
Oh, it wasn't bad. Not as beautiful as Tony's going to be in the dress that Penny's made.
Well, I won't be wearing anything if she doesn't get here. Where is she with my dress?
Look, you don't have to teach us a lesson. We won't mess with the O'Reillys, honest.
Yeah, we don't even know them.
So why's our dad got it in for you then, Jack?
Will you stop calling me Jack?
We're going to have to teach you a lesson about that too.
That sounds really good. Are you crazy? Dad doesn't let us smoke.
We're gangsters. All gangsters smoke.
What about my asthma?
No way.
You've got to, Valentine.
If we're meant to have tails, we'd be in the zoo.
Look, Valentine, you've got to wear the jacket, OK, mate?
Yeah, come on. We can't look that bad, can we?
You know the Temptations?
Yeah?
We look like the band that Motown didn't sign up. CJ's getting married. It's really swell to a girl called Toni. What rhymes with Toni?
Bony head. Come on, guys.
Look, CJ, we look just fine, OK?
You haven't seen the hats yet?
What hats?
Tony wanted us to wear hats too.
I say, old chaps, fancy a game of polo?
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hair.
Look, come on, guys, we don't have time for this. We had 40 minutes to get dressed. We did it in 30, OK? But we need an extra 10 to get to church.
Max, this isn't Operation Desert Storm.
Hey, Valentine, you're not wearing your jacket. Come on.
All right, on one condition. We dice the hats.
Tony, you'll kill me.
She won't recognise you, mate. We all look like Fred Astaire.
Is it really that bad, Max?
Well, it is a bit, mate.
OK, no hats. Oh, but if I end up in the divorce courts in 3 months, I'll know who to blame.
All right, let's go.
Oh, Jack, mate,
Jack, get that bow tie.
Don't forget your jacket.
Come on, your bow tie.
CJ.
Sorry, mate.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, Valentine, oh, your jacket on, will you? Yeah. Come on, mate. Please.
wedding.
Yeah, we're teaching you a lesson.
No, you're not. You're destroying a young woman's only chance of happiness.
We haven't started on you yet, lady.
Yeah.
Not me, Toni.
Who's he?
She. The bride. You wouldn't believe what she's been through to get to this day.
Yeah. Her mother's dead, and her father refuses to come to the wedding.
Yeah, and her little brother had cancer, and she nursed him through it.
Yeah, but he won't be able to get there either because she's been disowned.
They disapprove of the guy she's fallen in love with because he's just a barman.
Yeah, everyone wanted her to call the wedding off, but she fought them back to prove that he was really a good guy.
And she's so poor, she can't even afford a wedding dress, so that's when I made that one for her. And if I don't get her to the church, she can't get married, and this'll all have been for nothing.
Too sad, Tim. Maybe we ought to kidnap someone else.
To top it all off, then he lost a winning lottery ticket, got hit by a car, and went blind.
You nearly had us then.
What? But it's true.
You didn't expect us to fall for the old blind groom
What
stories.
do you think we are, stupid?
Hey, answer that, will you? Yeah, you. I didn't say come back. I got company.
But
you want to make yourself useful, make some space, honey.
Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen, eh?
What's up?
Well, I just thought if you had nothing on, you might like to see some nuptial bliss get underway.
You serious?
Well, you don't look too busy.
Now, why would I want to do that?
Well, it's good for the soul.
You mean I still got one?
Come on, Jack. They're a nice couple. And do you good. Get out and meet some real people, other than mobsters.
Some other time, eh?
So what Donald Delaney want?
You know, he's the guy you should take to church. And you don't need to say anything. Don't hang around with the bad boys. Right, Red?
All right. So you're not interested?
I've got nothing to wear. Hey, you want a drink?
Yeah, tea.
Tea?
Yeah, well, that's what Vickers drink, isn't it?
You want tea?
Why isn't she answering?
She's probably just buying some extra taffeta.
But I saw her this morning. She said the dress was ready.
You know what Penny's like. She's a perfectionist.
Oh, the wedding's due to start in half an hour. Even if I was on time, how am I going to get there? Where's Jamie?
He's probably just caught in traffic.
You know what he's like. He's obsessed about time. If he was worried about the traffic, he would have been here at dawn.
Toni, calm down. Brides are always late.
Oh, and I suppose you're going to tell me that's good luck too.
Look, Martha's going to walk through that door with Penny any minute. I'm positive.
I know what's happened. I know why they're not here. They've eloped.
What?
Penny and Jamie, they've run off together with my wedding dress, my limo, on my wedding day. How could they? Where's Penny?
I don't know. Now, I've been to the pub. Evidently, Penny and Jamie went to look for the limo, and that's the last they've seen of them.
Oh, no, see? They're halfway to Niagara Falls by now. I knew it.
Niagara Falls? Toni, don't panic. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
Don't panic. I haven't got a car. I haven't got a matron of honour. I haven't even got a dress. That's it. Let's call the whole thing off.
Tea.
Thanks.
So it took so long. Had a hell of a time finding a cup and saucer. See, we're not too big on tea around here. Cheers. What? You're making me feel nervous, big brother. Don't like the tea?
I don't like a lot of things, Jack.
Oh, yeah? What don't you like, Bob?
I don't like war. I don't like killing. And I don't like what's happened to you.
That a fact?
That's a fact.
One time when I was inside, I got into a little scrape. Landed me a couple of months solitary confinement. You know about solitary, Bob?
No.
8 by 8 cell. No bed, just a mattress on the floor. No cigarettes, no exercise except for an hour a day. No lights, no radio, no TV, no nothing. Except a Bible. But you know, it ain't all that bad. Gives you time to think. You know what I figured out?
No, what?
Figured out I was an alien. You know, from some other planet or something. No way in this God's earth that Jack Brown would fit. No way I'd ever make it as a citizen. You know what else? No way I ever wanted to be a citizen. I mean, what for? You find a lady, find a car, buy a house, have some kids, worry about interest rates, worry if your boss still likes your work, if your kids are hustling you, if they still love you. Spend your whole life in fear about what other people can do to you. Now, that's no life for a good, honest alien man, how is it? So that's what happened to me, big brother. And whether you like it or not, it don't matter at all. Now, haven't you got a wedding to attend?
Yep, I have. You never tried it, Jack?
Tried what?
Not being an alien? You know, there's a whole world going on around you outside. And you're right. People worry about a lot of things they've got no control over. But you know, that doesn't really matter. You know what does matter?
No, you tell me.
People care about each other. No matter how messed up things get, people help each other out. They touch each other, they make love, they laugh, have a few drinks. Most of all, they communicate. You know what else?
This is starting to sound like a sermon again, Bob.
Sorry.
That's cool. It's what you do.
George. Let's go through.
Any sign of you?
Not yet.
But it's a 3 o'clock wedding and it's nearly 3 o'clock, isn't it?
CJ, the bride's never on time. It's traditional.
Well, if she's not getting here till 3:30, why didn't we make it a 3:30 wedding?
Because then she wouldn't have got here till 4.
It's okay, guys. The flower girl's here.
Hey, Sam, I need to, say a little prayer.
What? This way, CJ.
Step. Step. Marriage is weird. You get dressed up in silly clothes for a couple of hours and you're trapped for the rest of your life. Hi, how you going? Down the front. That's your rose.
No, it's not, mate. It's great. Two people proving their love and commitment for each other.
Marriage is for people who've forgotten the art of ducking and weaving, you know? Hey, hey, hey. Look who we've got here. Here's your gigolo friend, Jojo.
Looking good, Ernie.
How'd you get all that weight up into your chest?
Oi, Janet, inside the suit is the new Ernie trying to burst out.
Perseverance is its own reward.
And Jojo, you look
Say it, and you'll get a fat lip.
gorgeous.
Oh, you sure that's undone, Ernie? Thanks, Max. Aren't you going to do it up?
Hey, come on, Ernie, down you go.
Shouldn't you guys be helping CJ or something? Up.
Watch your step.
Hello. Arnie. The limo's where?
Look,
For the last time, I'm not Jack Brown. And you guys certainly aren't gangsters.
Did you hear that, Pat? He said we weren't gangsters.
Of course I did. He'll be calling us pussies next.
We're upset by that, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Very much. That was good, Tim, just like Dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't upset us, because we know people.
Who know people, and they know more people.
Guys, look behind you.
You don't think we're going to fall for that, do you?
Looking for Jack Brown?
Don't move or I'll shoot.
I don't believe it.
Now, would someone like to tell me what the hell's going on?
Stomach playing up? Fine. Just we said hurry up, that's all.
Yeah. What's the hold-up?
I knew it. She's changed her mind.
She hasn't, mate. She loves you too much.
I always said she was too good for me. Well, she's finally agreed. CJ, I told you it's traditional for the bride to be late. How late? 2 days? A year? It's all right, she'll be here.
We can't go on without her anyway.
Can't we phone? If I'm going to be jilted, I'd like to know right now. Just relax. Relax, all right? I've never done a wedding where this hasn't happened. No wonder people don't plan on doing this more than once. I think I need to say another prayer.
Listen, why don't we phone Ellie and find out whether something's happened?
Okay. Makes you happy. Come on.
No, Bob, everything's fine. Just a minor hiccup. We'll see you soon.
Minor hiccup? This is just the rest of my life in ruins here. Oh, CJ's never going to forgive me for this.
Toni.
He'll probably think I've jilted him and it'll be all over before it ever even happened.
Nothing's over. We've just got to try and think of something.
What? There is absolutely nothing we can do.
Tell them all to take their clothes off and we'll have a nude wedding.
Oh, Martha.
Photos would be interesting.
Well, maybe we can go out and pick something up.
I mean, it wasn't too much to ask, was it? All I wanted was to get married in a nice dress, and now my whole life's fallen apart. He'll never want to see me again. I'm probably going to have to leave the country.
Oh, you'll never guess what happened to us.
We were kidnapped by Irish gangsters.
I don't care if you were taken by Martians. Just give me the dress now.
I'm sorry we're late.
What time is it now, Max?
2 minutes after you asked me the last time, mate.
Minor hiccup, huh? What does she mean, minor hiccup? Ellie didn't say. Well, minor as in she's laddered a stocking? Or hiccup as in she doesn't love me anymore?
That's it. I'm going to find out what's happening.
Sorry. Well, don't know how to thank you, mate. You saved the day.
Yeah, thanks.
She's here, mate.
She is? Oh, of course she is. She's mad about me.
Don't say a word. It's a long story.
Tony's supposed to be facing her when she walks up the aisle. She looks beautiful, mate.
Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. You look beautiful, Tony.
You don't have to say that.
No, I mean it. You look beautiful. I can see.
You can see me?
You're kidding. I can see you. I can see Tony. I can see everything.
This is just how Ellie said it would happen. You can see. This is fantastic. CJ, that's wonderful.
Sure do pick your moments, mate.
I can't believe this.
Well, it is a church. This is where miracles are supposed to happen.
It's a miracle, all right.
I'm supposed to do that too.
Let's get on with it.
We've come together here in the sight of God and in the presence of this congregation to join together this man with this woman in holy matrimony. It is not to be entered upon unadvisedly, lightly, or merely to satisfy physical desires, but prayerfully, with careful thought and with reverence to God, duly considering the purpose for which it was ordained.
Hurry up, we're going to be late.
But we weren't invited.
If it wasn't for us, the dress wouldn't have been delivered.
But that's only because of the...
What?
It was only delivered on time because Jack Brown caused it.
Picky, picky, picky. Everything turned out right. That's all any of them will remember.
Now, could you turn and face each other, please? Tony, take CJ's hands.
Craig, will you have Toni as your wife to live together as God has ordained in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love her, cherish her, honour and protect her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Toni, will you have Craig as your husband, to live together as God has ordained in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love him, cherish him, honour and protect him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Okay, CJ. Take Tony's left hand and repeat after me.
Actually, I had something I wanted to say.
But you got to say the vows first.
Oh, no. I've written some of my own.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay, isn't it?
Sure.
Toni, you've given my life meaning where there was none. You've taught me responsibility when I didn't care. You made me be an adult when I wanted to stay a child. In return, I promise loyalty, encouragement, respect, and above all, love.
whatever the future brings, I'll value nothing greater than the honour and the joy of sharing your life. With this ring, I wed you. With my body, I worship you. With all that I am.
For richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until we are parted by death. With this, I pledge you my word. And all that I have, I honour you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Those whom God has joined together, let no man put asunder. By the giving and receiving of rings, and by the taking of hands and joining of hands, I now proclaim Craig and Antonia to be husband and wife. Okay, CJ, now you can kiss the bride.
Excuse me, everyone. Shush, please. Shut up! Oi! Something you want to say, Max?
Yeah, thanks, Sarge.
I'll keep this speech short because I know you all don't want to hear the sound of my voice.
You're not wrong there, Max.
Yeah, thanks, Jamie. But anyway, I'd like us all to raise our glasses to the bride and groom, wishing them lots of happiness in their lives together. Toni and CJ.
See, I told you he's not blind.
Shut up, you idiot.
To Toni and CJ.
Anyway, guys, I know you're probably going to get all your presents tomorrow, but I want to give you mine now, okay? So, come on. Guys, come on, come on. Partly, well, because I can't rap it, right? But the main reason is I just can't wait for you guys to see this. Anyway, come on, come on, come on. Here it is. Hit it, girls.
A toaster, eh, guys?
This is so beautiful.
I love the way you always treat me.
Thanks for coming.
What made you think that I wouldn't?
I knew you have a pretty good reason.
Nothing would stop me from marrying you, Craig Roberts.
They look so happy, don't they?
Uh-huh.
What a pity we didn't meet when we were their age.
As far as I'm concerned, we're still like that.
You old softy.
think you'll ever get married?
I was married.
Who to?
You.
Oh, that was only pretend.
What, so you wouldn't marry me for real?
You asking me for real?
Yeah. I'm thirsty. You want a drink? I want a drink. I'll get us some drinks. Sorry, Rev.
Why don't we do that wedding for me?
Getting carried away with your own service, Reverend.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing it from the other side, just for once.
As long as it is just once.
I prefer it.
Has anybody seen my wife? Anybody seen my wife? No? Neither have I. Good one, mate. What?
I like the sound of that. My wife.
I like the sight of her better. The best wedding present of all.
Sure is.
I'm gonna make you happy, Toni.
I couldn't be any happier than I am now. I love you.
Not as much as I love you.